at a fair, where I entered holding my dad's palm. Smooth and strong, like a bow tie, our hands met. I still remember his teachings of life, the earth turning towards sun, eventually bringing light, but also stepping on the other foot, bringing night. My mom never talked about the fair, said it's where we belong. As I look her, stirring the tanginess of age as her henna-dipped hands are used to cooking. Her face as bright as a lit stove, ready to be garnished and juiced. The fair was surely where I belonged. Wheel rides, masks, dresses. Yes, the sky is lilac. Not for too long, when the world turned against me and cacophony was all within me. It's when I realized I never found God, like God never saw himself, not between my twigged olive palms reaching for eternity as it escapes the reality, not at the depths of drowned heads on drug. His heaven must be a sad theater of painted gargoyles. He is a sermon only over a treetop, waving for a hand to hold and cradle his broken heart. When I feel him, I don't recognize his distorted body. As in a room we two sit, when I feel him, I finally see him as a wall of bridge, connecting sides of heaven, connecting life with death, connecting his shattered pieces into humanity. How many of us call ourselves hitchhikers, pointing to the fair from our fingertips, never to understand if everybody steps out, there's no hope left at home. We have lost our way to home like we never saw home, so we kept knocking at doors for home. When home was calling you, you left her as cold doors of chapel, pasted and named her out of order. Listen, nobody stops by now. The fair is just a vision, creating illusion is its mission, not bringing out our real version. Now it's your turn to be a Tarzan. I know you call life unfaithful, because you never fathomed it. And if it is as light as foam, please don't rush in it. Life has dimensions. As I often ask my friends why they taught me a reflecting kaleidoscope is what we call life, when it was a periscope demanding to be lifted and seen. Your hands are numb. In the face of courage, hard is the wreckage. But I have loved the sun forever. Only for once when my mother said, "Honey, there is no growing without rain." So no matter how tempting but ugly the fair looks, step in, make yourself comfortable like the sofa cushions of a drawing room. Let people enter in. But don't let them pull your dreams out of you. There are still merry-go-rounds and giant wheels waiting for you to take a ride like a wild colt and verve as strong as our bloodstreams. Look, there's an old lady offering you a cotton candy, a man serving you with love. I'll be lying if I don't mention the chaos. The chaos is good enough to hear your inner voice, as frail as a cuckoo in a concert, but too pure to be ignored. Because that's all I know. Falling, hurting, loving, stopping, and removing out of order signs from others' life. Trust me, this world is paper thin by notions of gunpowder, machine guns, and war. No, we are not meant to fight on streets proving a reality, but to sit in the balcony and look at a tree with its extended arms calling us to give a huge hug and say that we missed life that stopped happening. The clocks broke, and when they did, they dusted every speck of our deeds. Just for once, can we settle a shifting horizon that this is life, and underneath that, the skeleton of truth. I live the fair. So now you just stop for a minute. Let the time stream, raising sorrow. Hope we bow down for a better tomorrow.